Hi, Diana with Before You Stamp, and this is take 7, but it's definitely not the last take. This is going to take more than 15 minutes to decorate and make the tags for this. I did, though, however, forget that in the kit that I'm selling on my Blogspot, beforeyoustamp.blogspot.com, you are getting these envelopes for $6.50 plus shipping and handling. And what you get is the number 10 policy, the number 10 regular, number 10 policy open end, regular number 6 3/4 inch envelopes, number 3 coins, and number 1 coins. And what I forgot to do was the number 3 coins. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. But this is what you'll have, what I'm selling the envelopes in the kit. Let me do that. 3 coin. We'll use a 3.5 inch square, and you're going to score 1/2 inch all the way around, and remember we're going to cut the angles off. So this is the sample base for the number 3 coin. And so the 3.5 inch square with a 1/2 inch tolerance is what we're doing for the base. I went ahead and distressed that. I distressed all the number 3 coins. 12 by 12 sheet of, it's one-sided, but it was what I had handy of paper, and I cut 4 2 3/8 inch strips, and then when I cut those strips down, I cut off at 5 1/8, and that left me with an extra piece, so there was enough to do the front, and you'll get 4 that will cover the whole front of one side. Just have to taper the ends off, and then at the bottoms of the strips you'll have enough to cut a 3 7/8 inch piece to go on the back. And then I haven't decided what I'm going to do. Probably another shiny paper to go inside, so that will most likely be 2 3/8 by maybe 3 inches, and then taper it down to fit in. Just slide it down. So let me go. So I made a copy of my number 3 envelope and shrunk it down 95% and cut it out. And then this gives me a template of how I want to do my paper, giving that little edge. So what I do is then I take it and I line it up against my right side up, because that's the way I copied it. And then I'm just going to trim off rather than trace and waste a lot of time tracing and cutting. I'm just going to do the top edge. That's all I need. So now I have my paper ready to lay down. Now I just need to distress. Also, this is the video that you would leave a comment at. Just leave a comment. Nice ones would be preferred, and I will give you till today is Tuesday. Yep, today's the 12th. Tuesday the 12th. So I'll give you till Friday midnight. Just leave a comment, and then you will be entered into a drawing. I will use random.org, and I will use that to pick a number, and whoever the lucky person is will get all the envelopes that I used for the number 10, 4 of the number 10 policy, 4 regular number 6 3/4 inch regular envelopes, 4 of the Stampin' Up! Open end envelopes, 4 of the number 3, 4 of the number 1, and I will also put in some of the scraps that I might have left, some sheets. I'll share some of the stuff that I used to make mine. I don't have a whole lot left regarding the 4th of July. And then There probably will not be any embellishments. If I do, then I'll put some in, but I'm not gonna make a commitment right now and say I did, and then you get disappointed if you win and you don't get embellishments. I mean, I am just celebrating my 13th anniversary being married to my husband. We have been together for 18 years. I'm just thought I would celebrate my anniversary by doing a giveaway. There will also be a $5 gift card to Starbucks. So leave a comment below. You have till Friday midnight, 34th, the 15th at midnight, and then Saturday I will pick the winner and announce it here. And there'll be at least 1 or 2 more videos to complete this. The decorating, or adding to it if you want to see that, and fastening down the bases. So I will share with you some of the pictures that we took and what we used and where we got married at, if you're interested. So good luck, everybody. Hopefully gone over enough to get you started on the explosion box. I enjoy doing these, and I'll probably do one for every holiday, and maybe I will write up some instructions. And you know what I did? Here I am decorating all of these, and I haven't put it on the base. So share my boo-boos, my mistakes with you as well. So the envelopes are going to go down over. So let's see if I can, actually I can probably do it on the inside. These on the outside of the base. So I'm going to turn this over. And place these down. We want to go above the score line. And there's the one side of our number 3 coins. And so now on my explosion box I have 48 pockets. I used the number 1 coins, the number 3 coins, the cut down regular number 6 3/4 inch envelopes, the Stampin' Up! Open-end policy envelopes, 2 number 10s, 1 policy, 1 regular. So there's 48 pockets. The kits I sell have both the number 10s. The regular envelope, which you can use either regular or cut them down. The number 3 coins and the number 1. So that's what your box will look like, or the layers that you will have on yours. It's a lot of pockets. So now for the centerpiece. And for the smaller ones, the number 1 coins, I'm using a 5/8 inch hole punch, and I'm just eyeballing it in there. So they're probably not going to be too straight, just to give it a little notch so I can pull out whatever tags them. I think I mentioned this in the other videos. When you're using the origami foil paper to line the envelopes, they do scratch easy and they peel easy. They're not very strong. So I don't know if you want to go use that option or not. Then I use the little Tim Holtz paper clips to close these envelopes off with. On the bigger ones I will use the 1 inch hole punch on those, and then I'll go back and distress the edges. Keep the paper clips to keep them closed. This is what they all look like. I use the Tim Holtz paper clips on the number 1s. I use the Stampin' Up! Paper clips on the number 3s, and I think this has enough of a base to put something on there to make it a decorative one. The the regular envelopes that we cut diagonally or folded over don't need it. On the Stampin' Up! Envelopes that I use the Stampin' Up! Paper clips. And then on the number 10s to hold the flaps down, I use the Stampin' Up! Paper clip. Now these do come in an assortment if you get those, if you have a Stampin' Up! Consultant around you. When you bring all these in and put your lid on, the little white paper clips don't interfere too much. There it is with the paper clips. 48 pockets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 envelopes that I used in mine. So my centerpiece, solar system kit that you get at Michael's or Hobby Lobby or whatever. They have all these little styrofoam balls. I cut them in half, and I have picked out 2 sizes, and I'm not sure which one I want to use. If I want to use the bigger one, or if I want to use the smaller one. Sprig centerpiece that I bought that was 18 inches long. I trimmed it down, and I'm going to put this in the middle. Not quite sure how, but that's what will go in the middle. And then I'll be using some little acetates that come out with little firecrackers on it. That is my plan. That's something I have to do off the video, because that will take definitely, I'm probably looking at a couple of hours trying to figure that thing out. For my wedding pictures, I don't even think I have that many pictures to put in here. A lot of little, actually this could be a 4th of July explosion smash box. How does that sound? Because we do have, when we went to the Grand Canyon, we never really had a honeymoon, and every time we tried, either got called in when he was working at the time, or I was sick. So we got little things like we got fishing license to go fishing for one day. We went to the Grand Canyon another day. Did some other little stuff. So us wannabe honeymoons that always got interrupted, I have a little something. So this could be, that's an idea. Now don't go around saying it. You heard it here first. Explosion box, explosion smash box. Copyrighted. Haha. Diana, before you stamp. Have a great day. God bless.